What's good, y'all? What's good, man? What's good? Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Intro time. Let's go, man. Intro time. Let's go.
Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me, it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the current state that we're in needs to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust. Avoiding the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who
In this world, can you trust?
the answer to that is yourself. Don't take
Let me share this thing real quick.
off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take
What he said, think about it, and then come back and discuss.
Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, let's change the world, let's change. I'm the kid where you going, so get on your search for knowledge. I'm the kid where you going, so get on your search for knowledge. Cause there's power in knowing. We need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover. And after you get the information, pass it to your brother. Spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fake, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. There's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta bounce it out. And if we all found that we changed the world, no doubt. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world.
What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your big homie, Big Bad A, man, and you already know what time it is, man. It's time for that Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, man. Let's get it. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Let's go, man. It's your big homie, Big Bad A, and this is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast. I definitely appreciate all y'all for tuning in. For the few who are here, thank y'all so much. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you so much for tuning in. Salute to you. I appreciate you. Now, today I got to be talking to my ladies, man. I got to talk to my ladies because if the ladies don't do something about this and don't change, it's gonna be too late. I ain't got nothing. First and foremost, Big Betty loves women. I always gotta say this because this ain't no anti-woman speech. This ain't no hate speech. This ain't no disrespect. If women don't change what they got going on right now, it's gonna be too late for them. We're living in a time now, y'all, where maybe you might not realize it, but we're not dealing with the same men. We're not dealing with the same women. We're dealing with a whole new batch of individuals on this planet. This world, this world is not the same group of people that it was in before. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same group of people that was in this world that are in here now. Now, first and foremost, the women of today are the most beautiful women of today, of the world ever. The women of today are the most beautiful women that the world's ever seen, right? Let's get that understood. And a woman's beauty is one of the most alluring factors in how we choose women as men. So a woman's beauty is very important. You know, it's very important for how we choose. It's very important for how we select women, because see, men, we select women off of genetic shit. Like if we see a woman that's beautiful and physically fit and all this type of shit, it's something that triggers us that says we can make good babies with this woman, right? There is, like, first and foremost, let me say this. There is an instinct that guides men and women. No matter if you think you're so modern and domesticated or not, whether you think you're a bit above and beyond, there are natural internal instincts that carry us all through this life. You know, and the reason why shit is so rough for so many people now is because we're going against our natural instincts. We're going against our natural nature. We're going against women are going against female nature. Men are going against male nature. You know, and the reason why you're going against your own nature, because most men, most people in society were tricked to believe if you cooperate and you be a good old boy, you'll get what you're supposed to get out of this society. And that's one of the biggest lies that was ever told to you. A man is not supposed to be so subservient and so weak to where he just accepts a future that somebody else hands him. What's up, BH? What's good? A real man is not supposed to be accepting or subservient and accepting of a weak future and accepting of other people. A real man is not subjected to other people's thoughts. A real man is not subjected and does not subject themselves to other people's thoughts, because a real man doesn't need a group of people, a mass group of people to validate his existence. The reason why I can get on here and speak with such boldness and tenacity is not because I'm just raw and edgy and I want to say things to shock value. That's not why. The reason why I can get on here and speak the truth and say things that are as they are and shit like that, because I'm a real man, and a real man does not sugarcoat the existence of life to make it comfortable for him or for everybody around him. A real men, we deal with our problems and we create solutions to our problems for everybody else around us to not have those problems. That's why they had that saying, strong men make life easier for everybody and weak men make life harder for everybody, because a weak man is going to wait around and depend on a strong man to help him out. And a strong man is not going to give a fuck what the weak man thinks, and he's going to do what he has to do regardless of what the weak man feels. See, and that's the reason why, before I get into this relationship shit, that's the reason why a lot of people have a hard time accepting the world for what it is. Because most of y'all, especially the men, most men were told a fucking set of lies to keep you out of the race. Most men were told a humongous set of lies to keep you out of the race for greatness. Because most men, in this society, they don't want average everyday men to be great. So you're washed down and watered down so you can make life easier for the strong men that make decisions for you. And let me say this. Let me speak to women on this one. I understand it's women's nature to want a strong man, and this is why I don't fault women for going for the gangsters and the thugs and the ruffians. I don't fault women for going for the gangsters and thugs and shit, because women in their mind, they're at least trying to get them a strong man. You feel what I'm saying? They're literally, if they're going for the gangster, the criminal, the thug nigga, they're in their mind, they're just trying to get somebody who's strong enough to protect them, strong enough to handle them, strong enough to deal with them, because women like strong men, and that is in their nature. Like I said at the front of this live, we all have natural natures. We all have natural instinct that we're supposed to be going with. It's just most of us was taken away from our natural instinct. Now, With most men, because I got some good clips, so y'all need to stick around. Max Jackson said most of these women act masculine themselves. That's the truth. And I'm gonna say this: the reason why most women are masculine today is because they were given the position of men in society. A lot of these women were given the positions of men in society to take the men out of their natural positions. All this shit was done to throw us off, and y'all have fed into it. That's why all this pointless shit that women working and going to work and doing all this shit that they've been doing, all the pointless things that women have been doing, they're starting to wake up now in these modern day times, and a lot of them are starting to see that it's no point of this shit. A lot of women are starting to see that they wasted their whole life just going along and getting along. A lot of women have learned that they wasted their life just feeding into all these modern agendas and not getting no results out of the agenda. They literally got tricked out of a free life. Because let me say this before I show y'all these clips. The only true freedom that a woman can have, well, not the only, the main true freedom that any woman could have is the ability to be able to raise and rear and nurture her children. That is the only, like, it's a hard daily job because I've been doing it for years. But one of the most freely rewarding job, like, bro, when your wife has your children and you're a real man and you have enough money to pay the bills and take care of everything and keep everything going, most men and most women will not want to go right back to work. Most women would like to stay at home and be with their child. Most real women. I ain't talking about these modern slaves. I'm talking about most real women would like to have the ability to be at home with their child, at least for the first couple years. And with me, and with me, because I was able to do this for my mother and my children. She didn't have to work when she had our children. And the reason why I'm saying this is, if men were real men, and if you was a man, a real man, a man enough, you would step up to the plate and take care of your woman to the fact where she could take care of your child at home and be comfortable enough to realize and know that the bills were not going to fall apart and the house is not going to fall apart. Those are the most free and riveting times in all women's life. Since the beginning of time, women have to do everything in society until they have their babies, and then their responsibilities in society go away, and their responsibility is just to rear and raise that child. But now in this modern time, they tricked women out of even wanting to have children. They trick women out of wanting to raise their children. They trick women out of wanting to nurse their children. They tricked y'all out of your whole life just so you can get some punk ass money. Just so you get some punk ass money and be a part of the workforce. See, you think you're getting money. You're not. The money doesn't mean nothing if it's not. Let me say something. And this goes for a lot of women that I know. There's no point in you working at a job and earning money if your money is just going to selfish, frivolous things. There's no point. Listen, let me talk to all the women. There's no point in you working and going to work and working a job if you are not in a family situation. If you're working, any woman's working a job and they're just a single individual woman just working to pay their little phone bill, this, that, you're wasting your life. You're going to waste your life and you're going to put yourself in a trap to where you can't get out of it. The only way to get out of this trap is find a good, strong, sturdy man who is wanting and willing to take you out of the workforce and put you in your woman force. Because the woman's position is way more powerful than the fucking a manager or at a fucking job. Your position in life is way more important than CEO. Your position in life is way more important than managing the portfolio. Your position in life is way more important than making some fucking money. A woman's position in life, raising and rearing those children, is the most precious position in life. But now that y'all ain't playing and wearing that position, what position do you have? And I need women to understand what I'm saying, because I'm not disrespecting, nor am I trying to talk junk. I'm trying to make women understand. And I'm going to show y'all, a lot of women have wasted their lives, all of their whole lives away, and they ain't got nothing to look back on. And when you get old, you will not feel comfortable that you wasted your whole fucking life. I'm telling you, you won't. It might be cute for you now, but when you get older, it will not be cute that you wasted your whole life at a pointless job. You wasted your whole life at a fucking school. You wasted your whole life in a pointless relationship with a man who didn't mean you no good. Stop wasting your time as women. Your time on this earth is very valuable. You don't get a lot of you don't get a lot of time with your youth and your beauty. So use that shit wisely. Leverage a good man with it. Sit down, be a good wife, and fucking ride off into the sunset. For those who don't do that, for the women who don't do what I just told you to do, you will have a hard fucking life. And it's not going to be cute. It's not going to be cool. And you're going to look back and you're going to regret everything that ever happened. And let me show y'all what's going on, man. Look at this. I'm going to show y'all this video of a 40-year-old woman. And might I add, the reason why this woman's having such a breakdown.
Turning 40 this year.
Hold up. The reason why she's having such a breakdown too, she's pretty. And see, this is for pretty women, y'all have it worse than any woman. Women with prettiness and beauty have more of a chance of wasting your life than any other woman on the planet. And the reason why, you think in your head that you have the time to waste because you got a bunch of dudes talking to you. You think in your head you have the time to prioritize and juggle men and do this and that. You think in your head you got time to give to yourself. You think in your head you got time to go to college. You think in your head you got time to work these jobs. But I'm going to tell you something. What you're doing is wasting your youth. All pretty women, you are wasting your youth by going out with multiple men, manipulating so many men. You're wasting your youth. You're wasting your youth. Because just because you can get with 5 dudes a week, 5 times 7 is 20. 5 times 5. If you do this shit 5 days a week and you get up with 5 dudes a week, that's motherfucking, man, what's 5 times 365? Let's do the math. I ain't even gonna do the math. Just stop playing with your life. Stop wasting your life. I'm not doing the math, but I'm going to show y'all how men aren't playing no more. And the world of the world women used to be in, where they could sneak and cheat and do all that shit, is not so easy to happen. It ain't that easy no more. Just like men, all our secrets have been exposed. Same goes for y'all. All y'all secrets have been exposed. The social media world is exposing and bringing to the light all the tricks of the trade that y'all had. And it's not good. So really, we're at the point now where we know all the flaws and secrets of each other. We know where we're going wrong. We just need to fix it now. Let me show y'all these videos, man. I'm gonna show y'all this 40-year-old lady, a beautiful 40-year-old lady. And she's gonna tell her experience as a 40-year-old. Let's go. I should be down, 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 down. You check the time. Look at me now, 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 now. They pay me to flex and shine. I'm up.
Like, I don't even know anymore. I don't know how to do anything. I'm turning 40 this year and everything is just hitting me right now. Just like, not where I wanted to be.
Hold on. She says she's turning 40. Let's go.
40 this year and everything is just hitting me right now. Just like, not where I wanted to be. I haven't succeeded at anything. God, I haven't even tried. Like, I don't even know anymore. I don't know how to do anything. I don't know how to cope with anything. And I don't know how to, I did this whole growing thing wrong. Like I was
And the reason why, I'm gonna play the audio real quick. See, this is a gorgeous 40-year-old woman, and she spent her whole life probably being pretty on the scene, using pretty privilege, being pretty on the scene. You know, probably had all the dudes, all the it moments. I had all the girls behind her, up under her, telling her, girl, you're the shit. They following behind her, they following behind her. So 20 years, you wasted your fucking life. So you waste 20 years clubbing, you waste 20 years bouncing around, man to man, 2-year relationship, 1-year relationship, nothing serious, because you don't know how to prioritize nothing. And then deeper than that, like she said, she doesn't know what to do, she don't know what to think, she ain't built nothing, because she doesn't have a fucking man. And not a dude who's just gonna have sex with her, not a male who's attracted to her. She doesn't have a man. And the sad part about it is, probably now, her in her state that she's been in, especially in, let me tell y'all women how this shit works. You might be popping an it in your city at the moment or whatever, but everybody in your city knows what you're popular and it for, right? You're popular because you're on the scene at the bottles, drinking bottles. You're popular because niggas know you get loose. You're popular because niggas know you with the shits. You're popular and on an it girl on the scene because you're with the shits. That's not a good thing. So you waste 20 years doing that. Listening to music, just drinking, drugging, listening to music, going with the flow for so many decades. And then you look up and you're 40. And see, the only reason why she's concerned about being 40 is because she said, I can't think as fast as I used to. Like it's starting to her biological clock. See, women reach geriatric pregnancy, and women reach geriatric ages of pregnancy by 35. So after 35 years, women have a lesser chance of being able to reproduce. So if a woman misused her youth, if she misused her womb, if she let niggas run up and jump, and she had birth control, if she had plan Bs and all kind of IUDs and all kind of shit up inside of her, in and out of her, by the time you get that woman, she's 40, she's no longer fertile. Her coochie's been shut down. She's no longer fertile. She can no longer carry a seed. So her value goes down. She might be pretty on the outside, but on the inside, she's IUD'd up. She's birth controlled up. She's depot shotted up. She done goddamn been on birth control her whole 20 years, 25 years, because her parents know she's pretty and they didn't know what to do with her and didn't know how to raise her because the daddy was a fucking simp and he was a sucker for the mama. So he was a sucker. He didn't have no control over his daughter because his mama ran the house. And now the daughter don't know what the fuck to do because the mom confused her and tricked her into not knowing what to do, like she's the most powerful entity on the planet. See, you men, y'all need to stop letting your women run your house. But let me shut up before you get in and put on the couch tonight. Stop letting your wife run your house. Your wife is not the boss of the house. I don't give a fuck if she's your boss. She's not the boss of the house because women are not fit to run homes. They do it. They do it, but they're not supposed to run no home. They're not. I don't care what nobody says. A woman's not fit to run the home by herself without no motherfucking help. It's not set up like that. I'm one of the only parents who's goddamn raising my kids really organically doing everything by myself. And I don't want to be like this. I just don't have no fucking help. Don't nobody refuse. You know why? Niggas don't want to help me because nobody wants to help a man. But if I was a woman with all my kids, everybody'd be up my ass trying to help me. Hey, you need something? You want something? You need something? Let me come watch them babies. You look stressed out. Come on, let me watch the babies so you can go out. I don't get none of that. Niggas don't give a fuck about me and my children. You know why? Because a man and people in y'all's heads, a man's not even supposed to have his children, and y'all's twisted heads. But see, in society, Statistics shows 70% of the women who raise children by themselves, single mother, most of those children ended up dead or in jail. Let's talk about it. Because these women don't help men. Because they don't give a fuck about a man. Let me tell you why motherfuckers don't help. If a woman can't get benefits or receive benefits from having a child, they don't give a fuck about no children. If you're a real man like me, I'm such a real man. I'm gonna tell you why nobody's helping me too. I'm such a real man. Everybody knows Big Baby's good. Oh, Big Baby, he's straight. He got them kids. They must be straight. Or they don't give a fuck enough. So they either think, oh, I'm just straight, or they don't give a fuck. Don't nobody help. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna tell you why. Nobody gives a fuck about no man, bruh. I remember one time I needed help. This one I wasn't working. I needed help. I asked somebody for $20. I called the children's grandmother. I ain't gonna say which one. I called the children's grandmother and asked for $20. And I said, hey, I need $20 just to keep my lights on just for a couple of days till I figure something out. You know what they said? I ain't paying no grown man's bills. Nothing about the kids. Not giving a fuck about the kids. Not giving a fuck about the kids. These women are so evil that if they can't control the children, if they can't mold them in like Play-Doh and condition them into shit balls like they are, they don't give a fuck about no parent. And did I get any money for them light bill from the grandmother? Hell no. I ain't helping no grown man pay their bills. That's what that motherfucker said to me. And I don't gotta say names because y'all motherfucking sorry asses know who you are, and I ain't got nothing but I ain't got no hate towards you. But motherfuckers are sorry as fuck. Nah, look, I didn't even have, it wasn't even that I couldn't, what it was, I didn't have no child care, so I couldn't work. I ain't had no child care. So at that time, I was looking for a babysitter. I didn't have one at the time. Because where I live, I don't have no family where I live. So I was goddamn trying to get a babysitter. And in between time and not having a babysitter, I just couldn't work. Shit, lights ain't about me. That's about keeping the food on, cold food in the refrigerator for the kids, air conditioner for the kids. That shit is for the kids. I could I could sit in the dark for a day or two if I had to, but my kids can't. And see, this goes back to women. A man, everything we do is to make life comfortable for the fucking women in our lives. As a man, we don't need no big ass house with 4, 5, 6 bedrooms. We don't need that shit. That's for the women and the children in our lives. As a man, you don't need no motherfucking $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 wedding ring. That's for a fucking woman to make her sorry ass happy. And that's some conditional shit that is not gonna keep her with you. You could spend $1 million on a ring. Hence, Cardi B got $1 million wedding ring and she still goddamn left Quavo Offset. Even though he cheated, whatever, it ain't my business. What I'm saying is, you could buy a woman $1 million wedding ring and she's still gonna leave your stupid ass if you violate her sanctity of the marriage. Because the marriage sanctity ain't got nothing to do with the man. It ain't got nothing to do with righteousness and the virtue of the family. It's always about the woman's personal needs and selfish wants. Oh, I'm leaving this relationship. I'm gonna leave you because this relationship doesn't serve me anymore. Oh, I'm gonna leave you because this relationship doesn't fit me anymore. I'm not attracted to you anymore. This is the pointless, stupid shit that women say to men, not knowing that when she gets to be 40 years old, when she gets to be 38, 39 years old, 49 years old, 55 years old, her attraction is gonna be out the fucking window as well. When she's 55, her attraction's gonna be in the trash can, but you still gonna love her. As her husband, you will still love her, and her attraction's in the out the window. Her attraction has been recycled 20 years ago. You put that shit in the recycling bin 20 years ago, but you still love your wife because your love, a man's love, is not a conditional love. A man could go out and cheat on his wife, but he still fucking loves his wife. No, they don't care to help the kids, Mac Jackson. They don't fucking give a fuck about the kids. These women don't give a fuck about these kids. They don't care about these kids, man. I realized that shit over generations and generations and generations of dating single women and dealing with women and seeing women and being around women. They don't be giving a fuck about these kids. They be like, I can't wait for you to go to school. Ooh, it's summertime. I can't wait till school start back. Ooh, I can't wait till you go to school in the morning. That's what the fuck they say to their kids. And it's a bunch of women in my life that be like, why'd you homeschool? Why'd you homeschool? Because I don't want my kids to end up like you. I don't want my kids to end up like you, bitter and lonely and single and shit. I don't want my sons to end up like hopeless and losers and weak like the rest of society. I don't want my sons to end up like everybody else. That's why I mold them and talk to them like real adults every single day. Have great conversations with them every single day. Have great lessons with them every single day. Give them good love every single day. Reassurance every single day. Knowledge, wisdom every single day. Healthy food every day. Clean baths, clean showers every single day. Clean clothes every single day. Clean house every single day. Clean fucking beds. Clean sheets, clean blankets. Man, ain't nobody fucking playing, bro. These women don't care about kids. I do so much for my kids. Women don't give a fuck, bro. And it's not a competition. I never competed with a woman. What I be doing for mine, and I go out in the world and I be seeing other people's kids, I be like, yo, shit. No wonder these kids are crazy. They ain't getting no love. They ain't getting no nurturing. They're not getting no home cooked meals. They're not getting nothing. They're not getting a lot of much or nothing. Niggas eating 1 meal a week, Sunday. Niggas eat 1 meal a week, Sunday and shit. Exactly. Mac Jackson said some take the anger they have from their dad out on the kids. That's exactly another layer of that onion. That's another layer of the onion. Nigga, you look just like your daddy. Nigga, you ain't gonna be shit. That's the same shit your daddy used to do. Look at you, lazy like your daddy. Get up. Laying around just like your daddy. Get your punk ass up, go do. Talking down, no upliftment. Yelling at the kids. I don't even yell at my kids. It could be 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, hey, y'all better go to bed or something like that. I'm not motherfucking going crazy about my kids. You know what I realized too? If you really love somebody, you have a lot of tolerance for them and a lot of patience for them. If you don't love nobody, do what I say right when I say. Do as I say when I say. That slave shit. See, women, for so long, y'all feel like y'all own children. For so long, y'all feel like y'all own the children. Do as I say and not as I do. Mind your business. Stay in the kid's place. It's grown folks talking. That's that slave shit. That's that slave shit. Trying to put that slavery onto your children. That same slavery that you grew up with. Mind your business. Don't you see grown folks talking? You on the phone talking a bunch of shit. Talking shit. You ain't even doing nothing. Sitting around Putin and talking shit. You might look good. You do look good. Y'all be looking good. But that's about it. Sitting around talking shit, gossiping and talking shit. And telling kids to mind their business. Sending them off to school. Putting them in bed early. How many of y'all sorry ass motherfucking women put your kids to bed first thing? 8 o'clock, go to bed. It's 7:45, go to bed. 9 o'clock, go to bed. Go to bed. That's some slave ass shit. You know why? Because y'all kids is on a slave program. I understand. You don't even care about your kid. You don't even want to see him. You feed him, bathe him, go to bed. Go to bed. Get out of my face. I got my boyfriend coming over. Go to bed. Then I'm laid up with you all night. And if your kid gets out the bed, you yell at him. Oh, don't let me play. I done been there and done that shit. You yelling at the kid because the kid coming in the room want to come in there and snuggle with you as a mama. She had a dream. These kids be having bad dreams and shit. You ain't never see. I got kids. My 5-year-old still tries to crawl up in my bed. Even my 8-year-old, they still try to crawl in my bed at 4 in the morning in the middle of goddamn night sometimes. I got a king size bed, so I wake up sometimes and I don't even know they in the bed. But that's how kids do. But what happens? You got me and them motherfuckers sneaking me in the back door. Be quiet, my baby sleep. Sneaking me in the back door. Sneaking me, and I'm not talking about one, I'm talking about multiple. I done this with multiple women. I done this shit multiple times. You're sneaking me in the house in the middle of the night, telling me to be quiet, big booty jubbling in my face. We going straight to the room, pound town, no talking. Pound town, no talking. Exactly. And these kids don't even get the chance to go crawl in their mom's beds and shit. Because mama's trying to have freak offs and shit. So the kid don't even get no, the kid has anxiety now. Now the kid has anxiety. Now the kid is going to start hating their room. I don't think y'all understand the severity of the psychology. This shit is psychology. You're not just a parent, you're a psychologist. You're molding and shifting the trajectory of your child's future. And just because you had that child because you were having some fun, unprotected sex, does not mean you have to stop your life and your bullshit once you have your child. Because when your life starts, when your child life starts, your bullshit life is supposed to stop. You're supposed to get focused. You're supposed to get more determined. You're supposed to get better and thinking about the future. But now, in these modern days, people have children. I had a woman tonight. I'm at the grocery store. It was a woman, a white girl. And you could tell she like black dudes. She had tattoos all on her and shit. You know, she was a thick, kind of sloppy white girl who had tattoos on her. She looked good. She wasn't ugly or nothing. But she had a baby in the shopping cart. Probably like a year and 1 year old baby. Something like that. 2-year-old, 1-year-old, right? Nigga in the shopping cart. He couldn't even talk. This boy was sitting up on his own, slamming his head, acting up. He was acting up, but he didn't know how to talk. He was trying to express himself. The motherfucker couldn't even talk. And he was big enough to hold his own and sit up. So the child was big enough to hold his own. What I'm trying to tell y'all is the mama was trying to look at me and talk to me and shit. She was trying to follow me around and shit. I'm thinking in my head, whose wife are you? Where's your man at? You think I want to get shot over some sloppy jalopy? Hell no. Not getting shot, not getting popped up for no sloppy damn toppy or no sloppy jalopy. See, that's the thing with people. There's no more morals and boundaries with y'all. Y'all have went so far that there is no rules. It's like, oh, I see somebody. You like me, I like you. Let's go do the hokey pokey. And that shit might sound cute, but for a man like me, I'm coming out of a serious, coming out of a marriage and trying to find something real, that shit don't even sound appetizing. It sounds like I'll be setting myself up for a toxic wasteland. A toxic wasteland, bro. That's what that sounds like. And she was all trying to look at me and shit, and I'm looking like, well, fuck, teach your baby how to talk. You shouldn't even be looking at no man. Teach that baby how to talk. The fuck is wrong? They're like, bro, I be wanting the queen to come to say something to me. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible, man. Nah, that shit's terrible, man. Just tonight, that shit happened. I'm at Food Line trying to get, because I ordered a pizza from Papa John's, so I was waiting on the pizza to get done. So I went to the Food Line to maybe get like something to go with the pizza. I got some shit to go with it. And the chick was in there, you know, she could have got clapped. Them cheeks could have got clapped, but with a baby in your stroller, hell no. I'm not even talking to you. Get away from me. For real. With a baby in your stroller, man, come on, bro. What you think I'm a nigga like? Yeah, baby, you got that. What's up? What's up, baby? You're down with the bottle. What? Man, get out of here, man. Not hollering at no woman with no baby in no stroller. What's good? What's good with you, Nah, Ether? Appreciate you for tuning in, man. Salute to all the real ones in the building, man. For real, for real. But I'm just saying, there's such thing as standards now. Men are not playing that shit. We done had enough. I done had enough. I'm gonna speak about myself. I done had enough toxic bullshit relationships to where I don't want to waste no more time in my life. And I don't want to waste no woman's time because I don't want no scorned woman trying to fuck my life up when she's mad that I led her down the wrong path. If you don't, that's another thing too, fellas. If you stop lying to these women and tell them the fucking truth, then they won't be so upset at you in the end. Because a woman will get mad at you if you tell her a bunch of lies and lead her down the wrong path. She gonna get pissed at you and she'll break your shit, hurt you, all that kind of stuff. But if you keep it real with a woman and you tell her the truth, she has no choice but to respect what you saying or goddamn leave and move on. You feel what I'm saying? And it goes back to being a real man. If you never had a real man in your life, because a lot of us don't. A lot of us don't have real men in our lives, and that's no shade to our fathers and our uncles and shit. A lot of us never had real men in our lives. We had a bunch of chumps, a bunch of suckers, and a bunch of betas who are just trying to make it through. You know what I mean? We had a bunch of lusty uncles trying to chase women around because they didn't have no place to live. We had a bunch of junkie fathers who didn't know what to do because they was chasing drugs. We had a bunch of losers. So a lot of us, and some of our parents was in jail. Some of our fathers was in jail or dead. So a lot of us don't have a real man to look up to. So it's very rare when you even get to see like a Big Bad. It's very rare when you get to hear a man speak like this. It's very rare because there's not a lot of real men left, y'all. There's not a lot of real men left because a lot of the men was taught how to be suckers and punks by their fathers because their fathers was a slave to his wife. Most men are slaves to their women, so they will never reach their full potential. And yes, I said that shit. Most men are slaves to their women, so they will never reach their full potential. And what's going to happen is if a man doesn't reach his full potential, his wife and his woman is going to leave him anyway. If a man don't reach his full potential, his woman and wife is going to leave him anyway. So don't chase a woman. Chase your full potential. Never chase a woman. Chase your full potential. Your woman's complaining because she wants a BBL. Fuck her ass. She ain't got enough ass. That's not her. It's not your problem. She's insecure about how she looks. Just boost her ego up at the most. But don't motherfucking... Bro, y'all men need to start telling these women the truth. Start telling your women the truth. Stop lying to them and feeding their egos. Because what all that's doing is destroying the game. It's destroying the world. You got a bunch of women out here who feel like they're more important than you. It's not the case. You have lessened your value because you're chasing her around. Stop fucking chasing her around. Chase yourself around. Build yourself up. And she'll have no choice but to chase you, my nigga. That's how it really supposed to work. But men don't teach men the game because the game is to be sold, not to be told. And all this fake ass shit that these pimps and these manipulators try not to give. Because a manipulator don't want the average person to understand what's really going on. That just like women don't want men to know what's going on. Because when like right now, when you're watching a man like me who knows what's going on with women, I scare a lot of women. I'm talking about scared. They be scared. And the fucked up part about it is they're scared of me is because they know they can't run none of those women tactics on me. A lot of women, they can't run those women tactics on people, a real man like me, so they're scared. They don't even know what I need from them. Like a lot of women, look, I'm gonna tell y'all too. The men like me that most women would need in their life, because I don't care about what women want. I'm the type of man that women would need in their life. The nigga who's gonna take care of you, tell you the truth, keep you in perspective, give you good love, good game, good guidance. I'm the real man that most women need in it. They're not gonna be able to handle a man like me because most women are used to those catering, sucker, simp niggas who want to just tell them a lie. Baby, you the truth, baby. You the perfect, baby. You gorgeous. You so gorgeous, baby. The skin, the world revolves around you. You the queen. You this. All them lies. All them lies. All them fucking lies. Y'all want to hear all that prosperity bullshit that I can manifest the future I want. 11-11, 10-10, 5-5-5. All this bullshit. Y'all want to believe in fairy tales so much rather than just getting right with yourself and doing what your nature is born and raised you to do. Men just need to be men, and women need to be women, and we need to get together and do this shit together. Stop worrying about being rich. Stop worrying about being famous. Stop worrying about being an influencer. Stop worrying about being this and that. You ain't none of that. What you got to do, because look, if you ain't doing what I do, because it's a lane for everybody, right? It's lanes for everybody online. Everybody get the chance to do what the fuck they want to do, right? But if you ain't doing what I do, because I'm trying my best to help everybody who listens. You feel me? I'm trying my best to mold, shape, and help and get people into the right direction who listens. And motivate the ones who are already on that path, right? If you ain't on that type of time online trying to do stuff like that, you're in the way, wasting time. We don't need no more distractions. We don't need to. I be hearing, all I see is young men laughing all day, looking to laugh. Young men, they're so weak, they look to laugh. They want to laugh at every joke. They want to laugh at everything a woman says. They want to laugh at everything. They think by being tolerable and soft and acceptable by laughing, they think that the world's going to accept them more. You're a fucking man. Laugh only when you're supposed to be. Laugh when you're only supposed to, goddammit. Smile when you're supposed to smile. Cry when you're supposed to cry. Be angry when you're supposed to be angry. See, that's the thing. There is no one way a man's supposed to be. And this goes for all humanity. Stop. And it's for, let me speak to the women too. You're not supposed to be happy all the time. I'm seeking happiness and bliss and this and that. No, that's bullshit. That's that fake prosperity bullshit that's going to lead you down the path of nothing. Because like I keep telling you, you're not going to be happy at all times. You're not going to be sad at all times. You're not going to be angry at all times. But every one of those emotions will come into your life. So you must be prepared to deal with every emotion. Know how to identify anger. Know how to identify sadness. Know how to identify weakness. Know how to identify everything so you can push through it. That's what the human experience is about. It's not about being, I'm happy. You see? I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy. See? I'm so happy. See, I'm happy. I'm smiling. Your fake ass on somewhere. Don't nobody care about that fake shit. Because what you gonna do when your mama dies? I'm happy. What you gonna do when your grandmama dies? I'm happy. Your stupid ass on. What you gonna do when your best friend passes away? I'm happy. He want me to be happy. No, the fuck he don't. He wants you to cry and say a prayer for him, you stupid dummy. But people are so weak. I want to be happy all the time. And that's the weakness of our people. We are stuck in a blissful state. That's why relationships don't make it. You ain't supposed to be happy all the time. Is your child happy all the time? When your child uses the bathroom in their own diaper, right? And he poops on himself. And they start crying because that boo-boo's itching them and it's burning and he want to get it off of him, or it just feels not good. It feels nasty. Is he happy when he got that boo-boo on him and you need to change his diaper? Or is that moment of frustration the trigger or the alert that you need as a parent to let you know that his diaper needs to be changed? See, those moments of frustration, those moments of anger, those moments of happiness, those moments of sadness are only to make you identify the true emotional feeling and to give you the true total experience of this life. Because I drink some water sometimes, it'd be so delicious. I drink some juice. I made some juice today, some strawberry juice. It was so delicious, I started laughing when I was drinking it. That happiness came from that moment of that juice hit my palate, going down my throat, hitting into my belly, becoming a part of my body. That gave me true happiness. And I started dancing like a little kid. And I drank it, basically I inhaled it. That moment of happiness was to trigger my brain to let me know that this is something that this body enjoys. See, but y'all haven't thought this deep about this experience. I know you haven't, but that's what I'm here for. That moment of happiness was just a trigger to let my body know that this is something that this body enjoys. So maybe you could do that again for this body, because this body enjoys that. He enjoys that strawberry juice. So when you get a good old chance again, make some more of that strawberry juice. See, that's what that happiness triggered. Not, I want to feel like this forever. That's insanity. And they got most of us insane. I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy. In a relationship, I just want to be happy. Nothing matters but my happiness. And at this point, he can have everything. I just want to have my happiness and give my so stupid ass on somewhere. So you basically want to do drugs, because that's what happiness is. It's like a dopamine hit. So basically, when you want to be a drug addict, which drug you like? Your drug of choice is happiness. That's the dopamine you like and accept the most. Oh, I can define happiness. I just did it. I just defined happiness. That's the true moment's bliss that you go through to let your body know it's a pleasurable experience happening. That's what happiness is. It's a moment's bliss. And see, if you get to a place in life where you appreciate life, look, no, I know. This is why, you know why women don't appreciate shit? They are not humble enough. See, when you get to a place in reality in life, then you only appreciate the simplest things. Like, see, a man, I'm very simple. A cup of strawberry juice made my day. The pulls of my cigars make my day. Me drinking some coffee makes my day. A hot shower, a warm shower with peppermint soap made my night. See, I'm pleased with the simplest of things. I'm not running around saying, I need a woman to do this and do that for me and do this and do that and do this or else I'm not happy. But see, that's what women do. Take me on a date, buy me some candy, buy me the chocolate that I like. This is not the chocolate I like. You didn't say this one. We stopped at the wrong place, but this is not really, and this doesn't work, but okay, I'll do it this time. But next time we go, like, get the fuck on somewhere. That's how they be coming. That's how they be coming. And it's like, if you don't meet every dot that they require, then they're not happy. And if they're not happy, then they're going to pout and be angry, and you're going to take it out on you. You're not going to get no love, no affection, no sex. You're not going to get no respect. And here goes the downward cycle of the control of the man. Because let me tell y'all something too, man. Let me talk to my man. When a woman plays you and says, well, you didn't do this and and does all that, she's trying to manipulate you as a man to make you bend to her whims. When a woman says, "Honey, we didn't even get this. I told you I wanted this, and we didn't even get it. So next time," that's her trying to guilt trip you to bend to her whims. And yes, you are supposed to do some things to make your wife happy, whatever. Yes, you are. But your wife is not supposed to dictate the flow of life in your home. Because when you let a woman, and her happiness is definitely, let me tell you something. Nobody will ever be totally happy, and nobody can truly make anybody else happy. So if you think you could make a woman happy and keep a woman happy, you're fucking playing yourself. And if a woman's relationship with you is based on you keeping her happy, and you said you would do this, you said you would take care of me, you said I was the princess, you said, you goddamn if they start talking like that, that relationship is based on what you can do, and that's transactional. And if you get one of them, you're fucked. The relationship's doomed. It's already going to doom to fail. See, a lot of men don't understand these things because most men's fathers were simps. Either you had one of them real men that either your daddy was a real man and your mama said he was a dog and he wasn't no good. That means he was a real man. Or he was a simp and he stuck around and got beat up. He stuck around and he got disrespected and this and that. Because that's what happens, bro. I watch all the men get handled in their relationships. I watch women act so tough to these men in these relationships and talk so reckless to them only to lose the men in the end. Because nobody wants to know. And see, black women have done this and said this for too long, but these shame tactics don't work no more. They say, "You're too weak to be with me." That's what they say shit like that. "You too weak. You can't handle a black woman. You ain't strong enough to deal with a black woman." And I love black women. But this is the shaming tactics they say so they don't have to fix their character flaws. Because if they fix their character flaws and tone down their attitude, become more cooperative, become more respectable and realistic, we wouldn't have problems with no black woman, because statistics shows most people date within their race. So that whole shit where black women say black men don't like black women and don't this and that, that's all bullshit. Because every black man, most black men would like to have a black woman. But the stereotypical modernized black woman is too hard to deal with. The stereotypical modernized black woman is too hard to deal with because she was taught she don't need you. She was taught she not to love you. She was taught not to trust you. So she has a guard up mostly in general. And then when you get past the guard, because I can get past the guard, but when you get past the guard, there's no true devotion. Because let me tell y'all something too. This modern romantic bullshit that they sold you to where men have to have this and have to have this and have to have this. Yes, that's how it works. It's how it works in this society. But that's not how it's supposed to be, because unless you're marrying your daughter off for a dowry, because you got a lot of people who do marry their children off for dowries, aka sell their children off to another family. In most places around the world, they do dowry marriages. So in most places around the world, they will either choose the son and the wife. They would choose the partner for the son or the wife, and they would give a gift to the family or offering to the family in order to ensure good grace for the daughter and also basically purchase the daughter. And if the deal is good enough, if the dowry is big enough, if it's worthy enough, the parents will make an agreement, and then the children will become married, and that's how it works. But in our modern society, women didn't like that non they didn't like that non-freedom to in modern society, women didn't like that non-freedom to choose their own partner. So for the first time in history, in the 50s, 1950s, for the first time in history, in world history, in the 1950s, this modern European society gave their women, modern European American women, the right to be equals as men in society. And what that did now is made it to where women can choose their partners, but since they don't know how to, and they never had to, is why women always choose bad partners. Because from the beginning of time, women never had to choose partners. They were always dowried off. They were always married into a better family. Two families chose for their daughter. Like me, if I could have it my way, I would like to choose my daughter's husband. I really would. I really would like to choose. If I could have it my way, I would choose her husband. Because I'm raising such good children, right? Let me tell y'all something. I'm raising such good children, such damn near perfection, almost human perfection. Now, not maybe to your standards, but eating wise, healthy, all that shit. It's damn near human perfection what I'm raising, right? And then for me, imagine my daughter to get married off to some bum ass dude who's not good and his family's no good, and that, you know, there might be a street family who won't mean no good, or there might be a evil church family, or they might, you know, it don't matter what type. Imagine if you raised your daughters and to be a great wife, a great mother, a great daughter, a great this, a great all that, and then she gets with a piece of crap. Yeah, I know. But see, that's why these UN people are part of the reason why the world's so fucked up now. Now the world does need a United Nations. I respect what they got going on, but the reason why, no, I respect that right. I respect that right, y'all. I respect the right to marry your own partner, because there could be a rat ass nigga trying to marry a fucking 13-year-old girl. You know what I'm saying? It could be an old bum ass piece of shit who's selling his 15-year-old daughter to some old ass rat feet piece of shit in another country. So I am totally against forced marriages. Totally against it. And I respect women's rights totally. But in this modern time, women don't know how to choose because they never had to choose. I know that's the main reason. Believe me, I know what's going on, Shameless TV. That's why I said that. I've watched documentaries about this shit. That's why I'm talking like this. I know what's going on. It's just the principles, though. I would like to choose my daughter's husband because I want somebody decent enough for her. But like, even with me, I want a woman that's decent enough for me, but I might not ever get nothing decent enough. Because ain't nobody doing that personal work. Most women are going out to the club and drinking every weekend. They're not doing no personal fucking work. They're not coming home and taking baths. They're not goddamn cooking meals and learning new recipes. They're not fucking learning how to be women. They're not learning how to crochet and sew and braid and weave and mend and garden. They're not learning about how to be a wife. They're not learning how to be a mother. They're learning how to be hoes. They're learning how to look good, and they learn how to sex good. That's all they know. And most women think if they sex a man good, that's all they got to do. And that's the worst thing that you can do is lead with sex, because if a woman leads with sex, a man thinks she's a hoe. So don't lead with sex. You understand what I mean? Don't lead with sex. If you lead with that, that's all you're going to have. That's going to be the basis of the relationship. And if that's the basis of the relationship, it ain't going to be no relationship, because sexual desire goes away. I love y'all. Have a good night. Y'all stay smart. Stay out the way. It's your big homie, Big Bad A, man. To be an minister, founder, minister network, rides on Necker Island. Say, all right, hey man, I don't give a fuck about these evil motherfucking corrupt evil demons. Let me tell you something, Shannon TV. I don't give a fuck about these evil European demons, because these evil European demons came out the caves doing crazy shit. All they know is they got the appetite for sick shit. So I don't give a fuck about these evil corrupt demons that don't know nothing but savage sex. I'm talking about real humans. I don't give a fuck about none of these evil corrupt demons that have sexual fetishes and weird appetites and shit. I'm not talking about these type of motherfuckers. Them type of people are dead. Yeah, them people are dead to me. Pleasure Island, Treasure Island, Booty Island, Tootie Island. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, man. Those are them evil Europeans who think they run shit. And the only thing they're doing is running straight to hell, running from God. I know, man. It's messed up. But you know what's crazy? They're coming from this fucking failed families. All the children are coming from failed families. All these foster care and all this bullshit. All these children are coming from failed fucking families. I gave my child up for adoption. Okay, bitch. Okay. Nobody cares. I don't care. People be saying that shit with... Man, y'all don't get me started, man. This world is trash. This world is not trash. A lot of people in this world are trash. That's why these kids be gone. Giving them kids up. To who? Treasure. To who? Booty Island. So we know what the fuck going on, but that's the evil devil's game. That's the evil devil's game. That's why he wants to get them come in and take kids and come in and swoop, because they got quotas to make. They got needs to feed. They got desires to hire. Y'all better wake the fuck up. I know what's going on, but see, I don't talk about that type of shit, because I don't care about them evil damn European demons. Them damn evil reptilian demons. I don't care about them. I don't care about people. Anybody who can harm a child is a piece of trash. That's why I talk bad about the single moms, because it's more single moms than it is them damn demons. I don't give a fuck about them demons. I care about the single moms out here whooping them kids and making them go to bed. I care about the single moms not feeding these children proper meals. I care about single moms sneaking these dudes in this house around these kids. That's what I care about. I don't give a fuck about these damn demons. I can't control that. You see what's going on with Diddy? And he was with them. So I'm not talking about that. Y'all, I ain't talked about Diddy. I ain't talked about Diddy since I wanted to talk about Diddy. You know why? Because I don't care about those evil demons. Diddy's playing booty and goody and fruity. I don't care about that shit. I care about women. I care about women. I don't care about men and their weird, nasty, evil, butt-chasing ways. I don't care about none of that shit at all. I hate that nasty. It's disgusting. That's why I only talk about women, because that's what I care about. I don't care about men. I don't give a fuck if all the men go to war and fight and die on the battlefield. It won't matter to me. I mean, yeah, man. I mean, I just say, man, that's what these motherfuckers doing, man. That's the world they living in, man. That's not my world. My world's worrying about the beautiful black women, beautiful white women, the beautiful American women, the beautiful Asian women, the beautiful Chinese women, the beautiful Puerto Rican women. I'm worrying about the beautiful women of the planet. I don't care about none of these booty ass weak men who try to make life hard for everybody else because they're weak. I don't care about that shit. I don't care about none of that. The only thing I care about is us raising our vibration so these weak men can stop affecting us. Because these weak men don't really do shit but push images in your head so you can be just like them. So I would never want to be like no weak ass coward. I don't want none of that shit they got, and I don't value nothing that they got. So it's a different life for me, man. I don't look at life like everybody else. I be thinking like that all that bullshit they doing to the kids and all that, man, you better protect your kids like I protect mine. That's all I know, how to protect my kids. I don't know nothing about, hey, yeah, I know what's going on with them other kids, but that's them sorry ass women who had children out of wedlock with the niggas in the club and had an abortion and gave the baby up for adoption. That's they sorry ass. That's why I'm shaming these sorry ass people like that, because it's them who are giving them children to those damn islands. It's them single mothers who giving them children up to them islands with them abortions. They're harvesting, they're fucking making women have babies just to go to them places. Come on now, we know what's going on, but we don't want to talk about Bruno because that's a whole nother can of worms. I care about fixing the single mothers' mentalities, not the goddamn government and the evil devil's mentalities. I can't control them. I love y'all. It's your big homie, Big Betty. I don't want to talk about no more of that shit because that shit'll get you canned. You know what I'm saying? But hey, this is your big homie. Let's go.